What is going on, guys? It's your boy Jazzy here to give you another video. So, this video, what I'm doing, I'm going to be going on a ghost app detector, and we're going to see if there's anything in here. Actually, let me kind of log off that ghost app for a second. This detector, I've seen Mo Sarge use it on YouTube, on his channel. Now, I don't know how really legit it's supposed to read, like EVPs, or not EVPs, EMF readings, like energies and stuff like that. But you gotta remember, these apps are designed by people, so I don't know what's going to be showing up on this app is going to be legit or bullshit. But it's going to be fun to do. So, and we're in my room because things do happen in my room.
Ghost signal acquired.
Oh shit. Unknown age 1131. Are you let's turn up the volume. What? Can you repeat that? Are you a friendly ghost?
Signal lost.
Oh shit.
Ghost signal acquired.
Friendly spirit, age 6. That's sad. Yo, guys, this is weird.
Signal lost. Ghost signal acquired.
What the fuck is that? I don't mean to sound like that, but what are you? Friendly spirit, age 82. This is weird. I've never seen like that one before. Got a screen capture of it. Sorry for all the ads, guys, but I got a screen capture for this one.
Signal lost. Ghost signal acquired.
Ghost. That's a ghost. Say 191.
Signal lost. Ghost signal acquired.
Well, that's about all for that. But you know the thing though about this app I'm just not buying is that if there is anything in here, because I have pets and pets react to spirits, and they would go ape shit because they would be seeing things that we can't see. So I'm not too sure if this app is really legit because I do have a dog in my room and she would be barking if there's anything in here. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it here and hopefully you guys appreciate the video. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Jazzy here, and this is gonna be, I'm gonna say, the first episode. I'm gonna try to do it professionally with whatever little equipment I got. I got a couple apps I'm gonna be using on here. First episode of Jazzy's Paranormal Investigations, and I got an EVP recorder on here and an EMF reader. I do test them out to the point where there is EMF reading installed on phones nowadays to where you can use it. And of course, EVP is like a voice recorder to where it can pick up your voice, or if you're not talking, if there's like an entity that's talking but you can't hear it, but the recorder can pick it up. So that's what that pretty much is. And this is about a professional is going to get. I will be investing into some paranormal equipment later on in the future for next year. So right now we're at a I don't know if I can at where a satanic star is. Let me kind of clear this brush out the way. And right now what I have with me is a pair of Loke sunglasses that I got down in Georgia so many years ago, where a woman that studied witchcraft for bad things put um, you know, connected a bad entity to the sunglasses and a shirt that I got. But right now I brought the sunglasses because it's more small to carry around, and I'm not going to put stuff in my walking backpack because that's for survival use only if I get stranded somewhere, if I need something. So I'm going to show you guys Satanic Star. Let me switch over the front cam if this phone lets me. I'm still trying to get used to it. So it barely lets me do that, but that's okay. So here's the Satanic Star right here. And then you have the Satanic A next to it. So I'm going to put the sunglasses right there in the middle. Right there. Let you guys see. Let me go quick snap really quick. There we go. So I'm going to switch over to my screen recorder and record an EVP session. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me pretty good through the screen recorder. I'm going to go to my EVP app recorder right there. And it's like really light out, so I can barely see anything. Let me see. Okay, whatever. So, for time. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just click that. Okay. Is it recording? I can't tell. I think so. Okay, so
Contrive.
if there's any entities to any spirits here over near the Satanic Star is,
Armandier.
you are welcome to use my energy to communicate. You can talk into this device that's in my hand. When I say you're no longer welcome to use my energy, you have to leave and not come back till I summon you again. Is there any
Kirkus.
Is there any entity that wants to talk? Were you summoned by the Satanic Star here?
Parsimonious.
Do you like the sunglasses I brought to you?
Retarder.
You can
Kenya. Aniseed.
You can use the energy off those sunglasses because there's an entity attached to them. Does that help?
Lesson.
So, end session.
Thomism.
Trying to figure out how we end session. I don't know. Guess by doing that. Okay. Now, how do I play this back? God, I really don't know. Guess that. We were getting some responses, as you guys seen with the Ovulus for the EVP recorder, the things that it was saying. Now the wave video that you guys seen, there's no sound. I couldn't hear sound. I couldn't hear it from my end when I had the screen recorder on. Then when I turned it off, I still couldn't hear any sound. So I'm thinking those wave sounds were the Ovulus part of the EVP recorder as it was talking, as we were communicating to whatever was here. So hopefully that was picked up. I want to try it again to make sure, just in case. So before I do our EMF reading. Okay, so I'm gonna use the ghost detector for the EMF reading. This thing's pretty legit. I've seen several people use this before who I watch on YouTube that do these kind of things. From oh my gosh to
Ghost signal acquired.
Yeah. And then see what happens when you stand over here with the sunglasses. I'm going to show you guys that it's still there.
Signal lost.
End session. And go ahead and stop recording. Going on, you guys? So this is going to be episode 2 of Jazzy's Paranormal Investigation, and we're going to be trying out 4 apps. And right now we are in my room. It is 11. And there are things that do happen in my room. There are activities, but nothing like violent that you see on TV or anything like that. There's times where things do fly off some of my shelves, you know, here and there. And I'm gonna try to have a investigation for you guys. Tomorrow, I'm not too sure. I have an appointment to go to, so I don't know how long that may take. So if I don't get to what I want to get to tomorrow, this is why I'm making this video. So we're gonna go ahead and test out this one of the new apps, EMF Ghost Box Free Detector. Open this up, and what you do, you you just walk around, and the meters are supposed to go off if there's any signal or any bar. So what we're going to kind of do right now, I'm walking around. Nothing seems to be, active at the moment. So right now we're going to, right now we're walking into the hallway. Come on. Right now we're in the kitchen area. So right now we went off a little bit. Not too much as you guys seen. Give it a few more minutes. See if anything is going to trigger anything. But went off a little bit, not too much. Right now, we're back in my room. So, okay. Obviously, it went off a little bit. Right now, I'm on my bed. So we're going to shut this app off. We're going to test out this spirit box. not quite too sure how it works, so we're just going to we're gonna learn as we go along. Start session, close. Okay.
To be honest, vnaughty.com seems like
Okay, so I guess record? No. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know how to work this thing.
hey, did you hear? There's
I guess this. Okay. So I've seen people use this before. It's kind of like an EVP, but you're supposed to ask questions. And Discord voice is supposed to come through the sound wave. So I'm going to kind of raise this up a little bit. Is there anybody here? You are welcome and free to use my energy to communicate with me and talk through this device. And once I close down the session, you are no longer welcome. Is anybody here? Yes. What is your name? What is your name? Is there anything in this house? Are you the entity that growled at Mother and I down in the basement a month ago? I think I heard the word yes. Okay. Do you have a name? Do you have a master? Close. So that was different. I heard a couple of responses. It's kind of hard to make out, but we're going to try the EVP recorder now. Okay. Start session. I am going to be summoning and communicating with any entities or spirits that are here. You are welcome and free to use my energy. Once I ask you to leave and shut down the session, you are no longer welcome until I summon you again. Is there anybody here? Do you have a name? Would you like me to pray for you? See, we can't play anything back. Okay, so let's delete. So, okay. So guys, okay. So what I'm gonna have to do, because the screen recorder is on, I'm gonna have to shut it off. I'm going to do a session, and then I'm going to play back the session through a new screen recorder file. Okay, so we're gonna play back the session I did.
Is there anybody here? You are welcome and free to use my energy to communicate through this device. Once I shut down this session, you are no longer welcome to use my energy or communicate with me till I summon you again. I'm not even talking right now. This thing is going crazy. Do you have a name? How did you get here? Are you the entity that's down in the basement that growled at me and Mom a couple months ago or a month ago? End session.
So that's the session to that. I couldn't hear any responses until almost the end. It kind of sounded faint and like some breathing that was not mine. So that was different. That's my live me app going off. So we're gonna try this ghost detector. Oh.
Ghost signal acquired. Signal lost.
Okay. So we know that works. It does read EMF. It says obvious or ghost thing. I can't read that good, but you guys see what it says. Anyways, I'm going to close down the session, shut down my energy. You're no longer welcome to use my energy. You are no longer welcome to communicate with me till I summon you again. So guys, this is episode 2. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do something tomorrow after my appointment if I have time, depending on how long my session is. But I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of Jazzy's Paranormal Investigation. I know this episode's going out a little bit late, but I did not feel like doing anything Friday of today, which you guys will see. This will be Saturday, and right now we are in we're in the living room, and the living room always felt off to me. So we're going to do some from the 4 apps that you see here. So we're going to do the EMF reading. Ooh. Okay, let's walk up. Ooh, I didn't even barely move. It went off. Okay. Okay. That's creepy. And it's like pitch black in here too, with like a little bit of light. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and the spirit box. Okay, start session. Is there anything that's kind of lower than that? Gotta play with the signal here. Is there anything in here? Is there anything in here? Is there anybody that wants to communicate with me? Yes? Any entities? I know you're in here. I feel you. I know that you're using my energy. Okay, so right now I'm going to do the EVP recorder, and I will go ahead after I do that. I will play you guys the string record. Okay, so we're going to play back the session I just did.
If there's any entities in here that want to communicate with me, you are welcome to use my energy and communicate by talking into this device in my hand. Once I close down the session and close off my energy, you're no longer welcome to communicate with me until I summon you again. I do know that you're in here because I feel you. Is there anything in here that wants to communicate? Why is it that I always get a creepy, bad vibe in this living room? Are you causing that? End session.
So, doesn't sound like really got anything, but there is something. So we're gonna go to the ghost detector. Hold up. I hate all those commercial pop-ups. right in front of me. I knew I felt something in here that I always felt on. Did you die here in this house? Yes. Do you not like us somehow? Do you not like that I intimidate you because you don't intimidate me? Because my energy is more powerful than you? Yeah? So, there's that there for tonight's session. I'm closing down this session. I'm closing off that energy. You're no longer welcome to use it. Got something new. And I'm gonna let you guys look at the. I would say let you guys look at the living room, but nah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is episode 3, and I'm out.
What's going on, everybody? So I'm here to make up for the past several days. I know there hasn't been any ghost videos up, so I'm here making up to you now. The weather is okay. It's like foggy, you know, cloudy, but the sun's out, but it's like fog, you know. You guys can see the sky. And where we're going to, there's like this kind of like a plantation house, but it's like made into like apartments, like one big duplex apartment. And you could tell it's used to be a plantation house once. And we're going on this road because supposedly the story is that, you know, 2 boys long time ago got ran over by a drunk driver, and that their spirits, you know, their ghosts, you know, claim that you can see them supposedly at night, but this road is stupid at night, so we're not going to go at night. So we're going to see if we can capture anything on our ghost meters. So yeah, I'm going to switch over to the I'm going to show you guys the road. Hold up. So this is the road, and we're going to be switching over the screen recorder with the apps. Hopefully it's not too windy for you guys, so we're gonna see.
Okay, so we're gonna do Ghost Box, the EMF, and the Ghost Ovulator, but we're not gonna do the EVP recorder because it's a little bit noisy and windy. We're not gonna do that, so we're only gonna do 3. Do the Ghost Box first. Start session. I'm looking to reach out to the 2 boys that were ran over and killed on this road. You are welcome to use my energy to communicate with me through this device in my hand. Are you here? Are you at rest? Did you ever see? Was there justice for you?
How about the other sibling? Is he at rest? End session. So, when I asked several questions, I couldn't quite make out it. But as more as I kept walking forward, more I kept, playing around with the button and everything, I could have swore I heard a no. If I asked that justice was brought, and then I asked was the other sibling here with you, and it sounds like a yes. So there's that. We're gonna try our ghost ovulator now. That is a dog barking.
Ghost signal required.
It's not the spirit that we're looking for. So we're looking for two. We're gonna keep going. Don't be afraid to show yourself. You're welcome to use your hands to use yourself through this device. I know it says ghost, but that's not the one that I'm looking for though. Even though it's following me. So, let me switch this off. I feel though that was a dud. And we're going to try our EMF reader. Okay. Wait for it to load up. There it goes. So I'm using the EMF detector. Now my phone did black out on me. The screen went off, so it shut off. So I'm not too sure how much that was caught. We're still on the same road, and it swerves into some rich people, folks, and neighborhoods over here too. So I don't know. I'm not really getting too much over here, not what I'm looking for. And this might end up being a dud. So I can try to come back here at night, depending on how the weather's going to be at night. So I'm going to come back here at night, and we're going to do this again because you're supposed to see him at night, from what I'm told. And that's what we're going to do. So right now I'm going to kind of expand this video out. Oh, showed up green. I'm going to expand this video, another green. I'm going to expand this video out for you guys. So when I get back to the house, I'm going to investigate the basement, because there are some things down there that does known to happen. So I'm going to end this app, shut that off, and screen record. Okay, so I really felt like this one was a dud. And as I was saying, I'm going to try to come back here at night tonight, depending on how the weather is. Because you're supposed to see them at night, because that's when they died. They died at night. You know, there's an older brother, younger one, that got ran over. So I'm going to try at night for you guys tonight, depending on how the weather's going to be. Hopefully not raining. But I'm going to expand this out. So My next stop is I'm gonna charge my phone up at the house, so I live close from here. And I'm going to be investigating the basement because, you know, depending on what I like, sometimes I hear footsteps down in the basement coming up the steps when I enter the kitchen. And then we have a gate latch behind the door, and it sounds like somebody's opening it. And then that's it, you know. And I would hear this, you know, almost about every night that happens. It doesn't bother me. There's a time where Mom heard like a monstrous growl at her, and that was the first for me that I heard something like that from, you know, like her saying that. And then about a month later, which would be a couple weeks ago for me, I heard a growl, and I just stood there. You know, I looked at it, you know, raising up my energy, you know, intimidating it. Like, you're not going to intimidate me, so I'm daring you to try something. So, we're going to be doing that after I charge up my phone, and I'm going to bring some stuff down there to trigger it, see what we can get. And yeah, I'm out. See you guys then. What's going on, guys? I'm here to give you another ghost hunt video. But before I begin, I just want to get something off my chest. I know it's a little dark in my room right now because I have it covered up. You know, the windows, I don't like light shining in my room. But before I begin, I just want to do this little rant. I want to get this off my chest, and I feel like this is something that needs to be done, to where it's not fair to a lot of people anymore, and something needs to be done about it. And right now, my little rant on Facebook, that's how I feel. Okay? It ain't fair to people like me, or to people like you that who are watching this, that are into the horror films, shoot 'em up type of movies as well. Now, what I'm getting at here, I want to start off with Shady Brook Cinema. I'm not going to be surprised, and I have predicted this. The way that they've been treating their customers, I've been seeing a lot of bad negative reviews. And most of these people are ex-staff members. That's like a tell-all. And I'm not going to be surprised within the next year or so that Shady Brook may not be existing anymore. Now, they want to start dumbing down the movies. They want to have something more family-friendly, Christian-oriented type of films there to show. They do no longer, because I've done my research, I have snooped around, I've even asked questions, and plus a lot of the things that are being said from a lot of the employees there. I'm not going to name any names, I'm not going to do that. But let's just say that's not fair. They do not want to show any of the grotesque, gore, horror movies / shoot 'em up type of films over there anymore. Matter of fact, they got American Made, that's a shoot 'em up film. They want to get that out as soon as possible. Because it is doing so good. They really are pushing that right now to really get that out of their theater house. Now, but we will go back to that because that's going to play a big role pretty soon. Happy Death Day, they really do not want that in there, and they're doing that best to have the company on one of the delivery trucks to get that film out of the theater. Now, going back to the movie It was such a jam-packed opening night for everybody that they pretend like they're understaffed when they're not. They could call in their staff members to help with traffic control, but they choose not to. They call the sheriff's department. Though there was word that the sheriff's department hates when Shady Brook does that. They know that they have the staff members to keep that under control. A lot of the people that were coming in were a lot of people that I want to say maybe late middle school age to early high school age that were coming in without paying for free because their friends worked there. You know, you do have that, but there's only one way in and only one way out. I know you see the exits, but them exits are for going out, not in. Now, you have a lot of that. Now, eventually, sooner or later, you know, they get caught. So, you have a lot of bad apples that do spoil the bunch. You had a lot of parents that were bringing underage kids there. And now they changed the rules to where you're not allowed to bring your children in from Monday through Friday in the movie house. That rule and that sign, that regulation of theirs are on their website, and you can only bring them in on Saturdays and Sundays now. Which is really stupid. Now, no one quite knows that. If you guys don't believe me, go look that up on their website. So, we're going to go on with the AMC movie theaters. AMC movie theaters are supposed to cater to all types of groups. First, let me go back. One has something to do with management. There's been talk about a lot of bad management. We've seen how the quality over time have went down for Shady Brook. I personally feel like it's time that we protest again. Not, I don't want to say protest, but kind of like a petition to like, hey, either you shut it down, or we shut it down, we rebuild it back up and with new people, and actually cater to all groups, not just the whiny ass group that can't handle shit. Now, with the AMC movie theaters, I guess they've been going downhill, and there's one in Spring Hill, and I've been reading a lot of nasty, a lot of negative reviews, kind of like a tell-all as well, and they fall into the same category with Shady Brook. And a lot of people, this goes with the AMC movie theater in Spring Hill, and plus with Shady Brook, they've been posting and advertising movies that they're not getting in, so they've been selling tickets for that. Or if people come in on opening night, they want the tickets and say, okay, well, we're not having that movie, we're not showing it, we're not getting it. And people would want their refund back. Or people would leave who didn't buy their tickets ahead of time from these theaters that are selling these tickets ahead of time. Right? That oral deal. And not giving a refund back, then that's a big problem. So the also false selling and false advertising product of movies that they are not getting. With AMC Theater, I have called several times, and it's like they don't have a phone service, so you listen to the whole thing, and you press 0 if you want a human contact, or if you want to get the human on the phone. Still, nothing. And I've read a review about that too on there as well. I guess with them, they're supposed to be showing a lot of the, this started several months back. As a matter of fact, it started before it. You had the Bruce Lee movie. They didn't show that, even though they were advertising that and selling tickets for it. They didn't show it. Same thing with Jeepers Creepers. There was another film, but I forget what it was. And then with the American Satan movie, because I really want to see that, along with the new Texas movie that's supposed to be in theaters on the 20th of this month. They advertise those and try to sell, you know, they'll sell tickets for those. Same thing here with Shady Brook, and now they're not showing them. They're not gonna. They took down the advertisements for those. So I dig a lot of research in even more. Where are they going to be showing these movies? They're only going to be showing them in 2 places, up in Franklin and Nashville. This is not fair to people like me. First and foremost, I don't drive. I don't have transportation. Why do I not drive? Simple. Because I'm on disability, and I had to sign away my rights in order for me to get paid. So let me kind of make sense of this. I want you guys to make sense of this. I had to sign away my rights to the state, to Moore County, that goes through Human Services, for me not to get a license, or for me not to get a car, or for me to get paid from disability. That's why I don't drive. If I do try to get my license, that will be a violation of the agreement of that, which will get me cut off. Also because I'm a felon several times. I'm not going to get on all that. So, them doing that with advertisements the way they are, that's not fair for people like me. That's not fair to a lot of people that like to see, you know, you need to cater to all occasions, not just one in particular group because you want to be a bunch of whiny ass pussies. I'm just going to say it. But, you know, that's my rant. That's how I feel. And it's time, I think we need to figure out a petition. Either to get it shut down to like, hey, it's over, or get it shut down to where we can get new management and get to where we can cater to everybody. Hire new people. Because a lot of the some of the staff there are known to be quite rude, and you know that's what's been going on. That's my rant. I'm seeing this, asking questions as well, and you know what you're doing isn't right. And like with the whole child thing. If a kid gets traumatized by a damn movie, man, that's on the parents. I can give a shit less about that. I just can't. Maybe because I don't have any kids of my own, but to me, kids nowadays ain't scared of shit like that. I'm seeing that. Like, kids today ain't scared of fucking horror films. I can't blame the parents or the children. It's a new day and age. But you know, that's what's been going on with me, man. I'm really disappointed in these people. I'm not pissed, but I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. You're losing business. Plus, I predicted this as well, that within the next 5 years, we're going to start seeing them lose business. Other 5 years, which will be a 10-year mark, probably end up shutting down. Within the 15-year mark, I see movie theaters going out of business because now a lot of things that we have today with Netflix, Dish, some streaming services online, to where we will no longer have to leave our homes anymore to go see a movie before it comes out on the DVD and Blu-ray, because they will be doing that. Dish TV started experimenting with that, and they actually showed the new Leatherface movie, which then went online before it's going to hit theaters. The same thing with the Jigsaw movie. They're not going to be showing that either. So, within the next 15 years, don't be surprised when movie theaters start kind of disappearing left and right. Because, you know, the new day and age is coming in. And don't be surprised if in the next 5 years to 10 years that Shady Brook will end up shutting down. That's my rant. We're going to go ahead and get on with this ghost video, and I'm out. Down here in the basement, and some things that have been going on. My camera's really losing focus. There it goes. There's some things that's been going on, and I'm gonna switch over the face view. So right now, what has been going on here down in the basement area have been some weird things, honestly. I'm gonna start with my experience first. Sometime at night, a lot, from around 2:30 to 3 o'clock hour, I hear footsteps up these steps, and there's a latch, like a gate where the door is, and I always hear the latch getting undone and everything. And you know, it doesn't bother me because I'm gonna stand there and stare at it. You know, kind of like, okay, you're not intimidating me. And it was like maybe, I think like a month ago, Mom experienced something down here. She would come down here. I think she was doing laundry, I believe, and she heard a growl, like a monster's growl. That didn't happen to me. Kind of went down here to see, okay, maybe it might be something else. Didn't really see anything. I understand there's a lot of junk, maybe a lot of things could be hiding, but I doubt that. until about this, like almost late last month that this passed. I heard a growl when I was coming down the steps to get something out the freezer down here. And I just stood there kind of like, okay, whatever this is, you're not going to intimidate me. So I raised one of my energy levels up. Like, hey, I ain't the one to be fucked with. And we're going to be doing all the, the EVP sessions, EMF readings, everything. So, we can just do this now. So I'm going to switch off the other. If the thing or the creature that is down here that wants to growl and intimidate, please make a noise, because I'm not afraid of you. You did not intimidate me, and I think that you're a coward and a piece of shit. Do you like some of the things down here? If I were to kick something, would that make you mad? If I were to kick this chair, that make you mad? I know that you're probably down here, and I know that you're wanting to do something. Go ahead and make a noise. Because right now, when this goes online, a lot of the viewers are going to see that you're a coward. I'm going to go ahead and switch to screen record. So we're on screen record. We're going to do the ghost box first. Let me turn this up. Are you down here? The energy, to the thing that wants to growl. Are you down here? Yeah? You're welcome to use my energy and communicate with this device that's in my hand. It will pick up your voice. Do you like to try to intimidate? If I were to kick this chair again, will that piss you off? Yeah? You like that? Show yourself. Make a noise. Growl into this device. I'm with the bullshit, not to be with the shits. So come towards me with it. Yeah? I don't know what the fuck you said. What is your name? And session. So we're gonna go with the EVP recorder. Okay. Shut this off and do this, and I'll record what I got for my session. We're gonna play back our session.
I'm leaving my spiritual and portal open. You're welcome to use my energy to communicate with me, and you can speak to this device in my hand where the red light is. Is there anything down here that wants to growl? What is your name? Is there anything that you would like to do to me?
until the end. I'm pretty sure I heard a yes when I said you won't do anything to me. That was like a very faint yes. So we're going to go ahead and go to our ghost ovulator.
Ghost signal acquired.
Are you this ghost, demon, or entity that wants to growl at folks? Huh? Answer me, you piece of shit. I know you could speak clear. You're letting all these people that are seeing this let you know that you're a coward. How does it make you feel? Sounds like you said my name. I'm about to raise up my spiritual energy.
Signal lost.
Okay, as you guys heard, it wanted to communicate, and it sounded like it said my name, Chaz. And then it sounds like it wanted to talk some shit after I closed down the ghost ovulator. And I raised my energy up for it, and it ended up disappearing, so we're going to go switch to my EMF thing. Wait for it to load up. I'll walk around. I don't want to go too far because I don't have shoes on. There's a lot of sharp things down here. I don't know that you're down here. Make this device in my hand go crazy. Well, it seems like it's too damn scared, so shut that. And forward. So we got some things. Heard a faint yes, I heard a yeah, and a couple of things. And with the ghost ovulator, it still wanted to communicate. It said my name. Once I scared it off to raise my energy of it to let it know I ain't the one, it disappeared. So yeah, got some great stuff, especially there at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out.